Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, and stopping the narratives. Stopping these guys from rewriting history and holding the standard. And you guys thought I forgot about Kevin Durant? You guys thought I wasn't going to talk about Kevin Durant today? And that embarrassing performance that they put up against the Charlotte Hornets? Kevin Durant needs to retire, guys. Kevin Durant's cooked, man. He's done. Kevin Durant is done. He's been done. He does nothing on the court, guys, except for shoot the ball. That's all he does. That's all he's ever done. He's been an elite shooter of the basketball. We all know Kevin Durant can shoot the ball. No doubt about it, man. He's got the range, got the silky smooth jumper. Literally all he does. And it's been getting exposed more and more every single season, guys. This man is done. He needs to retire along with LeBron James. They need to just go away. He's done. They got beat by the Charlotte Hornets. He got outplayed by LaMelo Ball last night. It's an absolute joke. We're going to talk about this video, guys. Guys, I forgot about him. I ain't forget about Kevin Durant. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled, man, by all support, guys. It really means a lot, guys. Much respect to all true basketball fans, man. We're holding the standard. All these guys have got to be held to the standard. Everyone. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled, man. It really means a lot. Shout out to all the true basketball fans. Shout out to everybody in the membership. Thank you, guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, you guys might have thought I forgot about Kevin Durant, but I ain't forget about that soft clown Kevin Durant, the basketball god, Kevin Durant. I ain't forget about him and the embarrassing performance that he put forth last night as the Phoenix Suns, who are supposed to be, I thought they were supposed to be like title contenders. I thought Kevin Durant was supposed to be leading the Phoenix Suns somewhere. They're nobodies. What are they in the 12th seed? They're literally getting a 12th seed, guys. And there ain't no all-time great teams out there. It ain't like this guy's got all these teams that are so great. You know, how can the Phoenix Suns compete? They're supposed to be one of the competitive teams. Kevin Durant's supposed to be one of the elite players in the game, man. A top 3, top 5 player in the NBA still, I thought. He's supposed to be one of those guys, right? But J. Smith has LeBron James ranked as the second best player in the league. I think that we can all say that it's time for LeBron James. It's time for Kevin Durant to go. These guys got to go, man. Kevin Durant ain't doing a damn thing out there, man, on the basketball court, man. He's literally doing nothing but scoring some points. This man's a turnover machine. He's not a playmaker. He don't play elite level defense. He cannot rebound to save his life. Kevin Durant's never been a rebounder, never been a defender, guys. Never. And he's never been a leader. Never been a leader. He's never going to be able to lead grown men anywhere, guys, because he's not a grown man, right? So he's not going to lead anybody a damn place, right? He blamed Russell Westbrook, right? He couldn't win with Russell Westbrook, so he blames Russell Westbrook because he's not a leader. He can't lead Russell Westbrook anywhere. All the talent he had on that team, all we got is excuses from Kevin Durant. They blame this guy. They blame that guy. They blame the team he's going against. There's always an excuse for these guys. These are supposed to be the elite guys. There should be no excuses made for these guys. No excuses, man. I don't want to hear your excuses. It's insane. And Kevin Durant, I told you guys, has done nothing since he left Golden State. He's done literally nothing, guys. This man hasn't won an MVP. And how long since he won MVP? 2014, guys, over 10 seasons. Once again, Kevin Durant's won 1 MVP in his career. 1 MVP, guys. 1. But Kevin Durant talks about himself on social media. He talks down to the fans. He calls himself a god. He talks about himself as if this guy's got won 3, 4, 5 MVPs, man. And he's got 3, 4, 5 championships. And he's been leading teams to championships. You ain't done a damn thing, dude. I don't respect those 2 finals MVPs, all those championships that Kevin Durant has. I do not respect them as a fan of basketball, man. I don't give a damn what they say. I don't care if it's in the books. He's got 2 finals MVPs, 2 championships on his resume, but ain't no money respecting them things, man. And that's why Kevin Durant gets exposed, and that's why he always goes at the fans every chance he gets. Whenever someone brings up Golden State and those 2 frozen championships, Kevin Durant will come swooping out of nowhere. He'll make burner accounts, and he'll just start trashing the fans. Oh, y'all ain't know nothing. You ain't worth nothing. Go to work. He tells people to go to work. Dude, why don't you go to work? You should be going to work. You ain't been to work in a long time, man. You don't go to work. You haven't done anything in a long time, Kevin Durant. You've been out there on the basketball court collecting a paycheck, but you ain't doing a damn thing out there. So you're going to tell other people, regular common folks, remember, they look down on the commoners like me and you guys. He'll tell us to go to work. Don't you got to go to work? But when you don't go to work, how many games Kevin Durant missed this season? How many games has he missed over the last 5 seasons? Kevin Durant's an absolute joke. He's a straight clown, man, and he's soft. Mentally and physically. I want you guys to understand this, man. This dude is soft. He's not a true competitor, man. I don't give a damn. People are, Kevin Durant's a baller, man. He's a straight baller. He loves the game. He's just all about hooping. He's a hooper. No, he's not. He's not a hooper. He's not a hooper. That's why he left OKC. That's why he left Brooklyn. Now he's in Phoenix. He ain't no damn hooper. I don't want to hear about that stuff, man. He don't care about the game like that. And he damn sure don't care about the fans. So once again, he don't show us respect. I ain't going to show him no respect. Remember, you must earn respect. Earn it. Kevin Durant hasn't earned no damn respect. He's lost the respect of the true fans, in my opinion. Once again, Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns lose to the Charlotte Hornets last night. You heard me correct. The Charlotte Hornets, guys, who haven't been good since Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning was there, guys. They haven't been good since the 90s. The 90s. You know what's hilarious to me about the Charlotte Hornets, and I mentioned this on that Sunday show with me and AOH, is that Michael Jordan, when he was the owner of the Charlotte Hornets, the Bobcats, whatever you want to call these guys, when he was the owner of the Charlotte Hornets, man, Michael Jordan took more heat for the lack of team success than any other player did. I never saw anyone putting any pressure on the players of the Hornets. All we kept seeing was what? Oh, Michael Jordan's the worst owner in history. Michael Jordan's the worst owner in history. So Michael Jordan gets all the blame, all the responsibility for the failures of the basketball team because he's the owner. You guys see any other owners getting blamed? Any of the owners? I hear Jeannie Buss maybe getting blamed because Jeannie Buss is literally tanking the team. She literally destroyed the franchise. Michael Jordan didn't destroy the franchise by some, crazy moves that he's making. So once again, Michael Jordan's the only owner that gets all the responsibility for the lack of team success. They never put on the star player. Can you guys name me the star players that Michael Jordan had in the Charlotte Hornets when he was the owner? Name me the big name guys that was on that team that he couldn't win with. Oh, Michael Jordan couldn't win on the Hornets. He couldn't lead the Hornets anyway. He's the owner of the team and they sucked. Michael Jordan this, Michael Jordan that. What were the players? What were the players on the team? They act like Michael Jordan had all this talent on the Charlotte Hornets and they weren't winning any games. Or they act as if Michael Jordan was the head coach. Once again, Michael Jordan's the only owner I've seen getting blamed for the lack of success for the Charlotte Hornets over the last, years when he was there. But LaMelo Ball gets no blame. No one puts any responsibility or accountability on LaMelo Ball and the goofy game that he plays out there. And before anybody comes to my comment section talking about LaMelo Ball and he's nice and he got skills and blah, blah, blah. Once again, wake me up when LaMelo Ball can play all 82 games. Wake me up when LaMelo Ball is in the playoffs. Wake me up when LaMelo Ball can play defense. I mean, just wake me up when this guy can knock down some shots and lead a team. They give these guys so much leeway now, right? So they'll say things like, oh, the guy was only 24 years old. He's only 25 years old. Are you kidding me? There are literally people out here in the world 18, 19, 20 years old that are fighting in wars, man. These people, you got young kids dying out here in wars, but they're going to say that these guys are too young to play in the NBA to get any accountability, to put any blame at them. They're too young. Oh, you got to give these guys some time, man. He's only in his 3rd year. He's only in his 4th year. No, the only reason why these clowns need time to develop is because they ain't developing in college. Can you guys name me the college that LaMelo Ball went to? He didn't go to college. What did he play in, the Euro leagues or whatever the hell he was playing in? These guys don't go to a legit college and there for 3-4 seasons and learn to develop, learn the fundamentals, how to play in an actual system, how to play the game of basketball. These guys, they don't develop. So you don't go to college and, hit the weights and develop your body, your mind. None of this stuff. Learn the game a little bit more. They do not develop the fundamentals or any of this stuff. So when they get to the league, you have to give them 2, 3, 4, 5 years now. Oh, this guy's only been in the league for 3 years. Oh, this guy's only 25 years old. It's an absolute joke, man. Are you kidding me? It's always an excuse for these guys today, but they're bigger, stronger, faster. So LaMelo Ball ain't done a goddamn thing since he's been in the league, except for collect money and chuck up a bunch of threes, man. This guy's a 3-point chucker extraordinaire, man. A 3-point chucker, LaMelo Ball, man. And the Hornets have gone nowhere with him there. Literally nowhere, man. Done nothing. But they'll blame Michael Jordan for the lack of team success, but they won't talk about LaMelo Ball. But that's who the Phoenix Suns lost to last night, guys. I believe the Hornets were on a 5-game losing streak, and they broke their streak against the Phoenix Suns, who once again are supposed to be one of the top teams. The Phoenix Suns are supposed to be a contender, I thought. You have Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal on this team. I'm going to do a video on Devin Booker because Devin Booker might be one of the most overhyped players in the past, 5 or 6 years, man. Remember, they were comparing Devin Booker to Kobe Bryant. to Kobe Bryant. We've lowered the standard so much that you're comparing Devin Booker to Kobe Bryant. Devin Booker couldn't have shined Kobe Bryant's shoes with a torn Achilles. He couldn't even match or come close to Kobe Bryant. Once again, wake me up when Devin Booker can play all 82 games. Wake me up when Devin Booker can play defense or do anything else on the court except for shoot. So what do you have on the team? You have Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker. 3 guys that do literally nothing else but shoot the basketball, guys. That's all these guys are. They're not defenders. They're not rebounders. They're not leaders. What do? They're not playmakers. None of this stuff, guys, at a high level can they do consistently other than shoot the ball. Bradley Beal's known for a shooter. Devin Booker known to be a shooter. Kevin Durant known to be a shooter. That's literally it. And Bradley Beal, I mean, let's be real here. Bradley Beal ain't a quote-unquote shooter. That's what he's recognized for, but he can't shoot, man. This dude's streaky at best. Streaky at best. Don't make him a shooter. Kevin Durant, we know he can shoot the ball. Devin Booker, streaky as hell. These guys are not like that, man. They're not, and they do nothing else. So when their shot's not falling down, they can do nothing else to impact the game. That's what I want you guys to understand here. Nothing else can they do on the court at a high level that impacts the winning. So Kevin Durant, once again, has no impact on wins this year. He's out there just going through the motions, essentially. And this is what I'm telling you. Kevin Durant is cooked, man. Kevin Durant needs to retire. It's over, Kevin Durant's done. You're just done. You never developed your body. Your body is frail. You just can't do anything. You don't have the heart. You don't have the mindset to be that guy. People are, oh, Kevin Durant got heart. No, he doesn't. He has no heart. If Kevin Durant really had heart, he would have stayed in OKC. If he really had heart, he would have stayed in Brooklyn. If he really had heart, right? He wouldn't have been blaming guys like Russell Westbrook and making all these excuses. If he had heart, if he had a real heart, he wouldn't have went to Golden State. But he don't got no heart. He don't have the competitive fire inside of him like that. Kevin Durant is a lollygagger, man. That's it. Kevin Durant went to a couple easy championships. He got them, and people don't respect him, and he's upset about that. And then you can do about that. Kevin Durant said, lead a team to a championship. So wake me up when Kevin Durant leads a team to a championship. He can never do it because he's not a leader, and he's been exposed. But this is one of the great players of his era. And you got people out here trying to tell me that Kevin Durant's a top 10 player? No, he's not. He's nowhere close to that. Nowhere close. Nowhere. Nowhere. Those are the facts, guys. And last night was an embarrassing performance for the Phoenix Suns. They lose again. What are the Phoenix Suns like the 12th seed, man? It's insane to me. You have Kevin Durant on that team who's supposed to be the most skilled offensive player in the history of the game. I'm really trying to figure out where's the evidence of this? Where's the evidence of Kevin Durant being the most skilled offensive player? Because he's 7 feet tall, damn near, and can shoot from 3? What does that mean? Once again, when it mattered most, where was Kevin Durant? He's nowhere to be found. Kevin Durant's only there when he's front running against LeBron James, who don't play no damn defense. Are we supposed to be impressed with Kevin Durant outplaying LeBron James in the 2017 NBA Finals? Are we really supposed to be impressed with that? I'm not impressed because Kevin Durant wasn't going against LeBron James in the 2017 Finals. He was going against Richard Jefferson and Jeff Green. Those are the guys covering Kevin Durant most of the time out there. LeBron James switching screens, ducking the smoke from Kevin Durant. Not impressed at all, man, at all. Once again, Kevin Durant's great on his super-duper super team, but when he's on OKC, he ain't got that bravado. They were up 3 games to 1. He ain't had no bravado then. Ray was a basketball god of 3-1. A basketball god blows a 3-1 lead. I'm trying to configure this. I'm confused here. Look what SGA is doing in OKC. Are we supposed to believe that SGA has more talent in OKC than Kevin Durant did? Are we really supposed to believe that right now? When he had James Harden, he had Russell Westbrook, guys like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams, Thabo Sefolosha, Andre Roberson. I mean, he had a whole bunch of talent on that team, man. A bunch of really good role players, guys that were there to play their roles. Kevin Durant, all these guys, in and out of the years that he was in OKC, man. You had talent there. There's no excuses, man. And SGA is doing things in OKC that have never been done there before. Record-wise, the winning streaks, they never did that in OKC with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook there. But Kevin Durant's supposed to be this crazy offensively skilled guy. I don't see it, guys. In this weak era, he might be skilled. He would not be that skilled in the 80s and 90s. I'm telling you right now, if they could put their hands on him, hand check him, and be physical with him. Once again, I'll give you guys the example of the Boston Celtics series when Kevin Durant was in Brooklyn and they played the Boston Celtics and they were ripping Kevin Durant up and down the court. This man could not dribble the ball past half court. What did he average? I think 5 turnovers a game in that series, guys. 5 turnovers a game because Kevin Durant's a turnover machine. He was getting his pocket picked by Marcus Smart all up and down the court, man. They were hounding this dude. And you know why they were doing that? Because they were allowed to play a similar style, not the exact style, but a similar style of defense as the 90s and the 80s. So with the physical nature of the game back then and Kevin Durant's weak, frail body, he wouldn't hold up against those guys. I always say the same thing. Could you imagine Kevin Durant having to try to bring the ball up against Scottie Pippen, guys? It wouldn't happen, man. Scottie Pippen would have been tearing the ball from Kevin Durant. He would have been ripping them. You couldn't even dribble the ball up against Marcus Smart. You think you're going to be able to dribble the ball up against Scottie Pippen? Or how about someone, we'll give him a short guy. What about Gary Payton? You think Kevin Durant will be able to do his thing against Gary? He would not be able to dribble the ball against these guys. Yeah, maybe he could post up Gary Payton. Maybe he could do that. But Gary Payton's so strong down low, and he's so tough that he would get Kevin Durant off his spots. Kevin Durant ain't built like that, and he would not be able to put the ball on the ground against a Gary Payton. Definitely not against a Scottie Pippen, and he ain't posting up Scottie Pippen. I don't give a damn how many inches he got on Scottie Pippen. He ain't that dude. He's too weak to do it. Once again, he'd get ripped left and right. He would be relegated to standing on the outside and catch and shoot scenarios. That would be Kevin Durant in the 90s, guys. Those are the facts, man. The facts. He don't play defense at a high level, so he would be useless out there on the court on defense. He don't rebound anyway. Imagine Kevin Durant having to battle down low for rebounds against legit center, small forwards, legit power forwards, legit centers. He wouldn't be able to do it. The man averages 6 rebounds a game. In this weak era, 6 rebounds a game at 7 feet tall? Not impressed, not even close. Not even. You average the same amount of rebounds as Michael Jordan? You average the same amount of rebounds as Jason Kidd? It's an absolute joke, man. Kevin Durant can't rebound. He can't do anything. Never made an all-defensive, not even one all-defensive team. Even LeBron James made an all-defensive team in his career. Several. Kevin Durant has made one? Not even one. In this soft, weak era. You couldn't make one? It's embarrassing. Kevin Durant should retire. Kevin Durant's cooked. He's done. The Phoenix Suns are going nowhere, man. I'll tell you right the hell now. Kevin Durant ain't leading them a damn place. If they go anywhere, it ain't going to be because of Kevin Durant. It's going to be because of the other guys around him are actually playing, and they're having to carry Kevin Durant now. I'm convinced Kevin Durant's out there being carried, even though they'll try to, like I say, oh, Kevin Durant's doing X, Y, Z. He does nothing else on the court, though. He's not making Booker better. He's not making Bradley Beal better. He didn't make Russell Westbrook better. Russell Westbrook actually made Kevin Durant better. Can you guys name me the MVPs that Kevin Durant's won without Russell Westbrook? 0. But I'm pretty sure Russell Westbrook won an MVP without Kevin Durant. Did he not? The very first season that Kevin Durant retired, Russell Westbrook wins the MVP. Retired. He went to the Golden State Warriors. Westbrook wins the MVP. Kevin Durant's won MVP since 2014, guys. That's over 10 seasons, man. So this guy, the basketball god's been out there on the court, not doing a goddamn thing. And we get it. LeBron James cheesed up some MVPs in 2012, 2013, and we get all that stuff, man. Kevin Durant didn't get no MVPs on his super duper team, right? Neither Steph Curry. But he's a basketball god. They lost to the Charlotte Hornets, guys. Again, I repeat. The Phoenix Suns, led by Kevin Durant, lost to the Charlotte Hornets last night, led by LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball, the Charlotte Hornets, who once again are probably the worst team in the NBA, or over the last 5 seasons or so, they've been the worst team in the NBA, or one of the bottom teams of the NBA. That team beat the Phoenix Suns, guys, because Kevin Durant doesn't do a damn thing out there but turn the ball over and shoot. That's it, just shooting. That's not going to get it done in the NBA. It's not going to get it done in basketball. You got to do other things on the court. You got to play defense. You got to rebound. You got to be a leader. You ain't got no leadership. These guys ain't got no heart, man. And these are the facts. So you guys know the deal, man. We're not going to let Kevin Durant slide here. I told you, we're going to call all of these guys out and hold them to the standard. Not just LeBron James. Everyone. That's called consistency, guys. That's called holding people to a standard, not just one player. We can go off about LeBron James every day because he's always doing something stupid. He's goofing out there on the court. He's cheating the game, right? Disrespecting the fans, disrespecting the game. Out there flopping and doing. We could do all day long. But we also have to hold the other guys to the same standard, man, because they're all playing in the same NBA. You know, sometimes you hear people talk about one player as if they're playing in a different league than LeBron James is. So they'll tear down the league that LeBron James has been in. They'll be talking about how the game is whack, it's weak, these guys don't do X, Y, Z. But then they'll celebrate another player for playing and dominating this very same league. It don't make no sense, guys. You got to keep it consistent across the board, man. If someone's dominating the game, you can't make it seem like it's that impressive because we talk about how weak the game is. And once again, we can't be promoting and celebrating these teams as if these guys are great teams historically. This is the weakest era of NBA. The weakest era. So I'm not really impressed with these guys and the teams of today because like I told you, to me, there are no great teams. There are some good teams, but there are no great teams, man. These are the facts. Because to me, the great players of this era would not be great players in the other eras. That's my opinion, man. Like, to me, Luka Doncic ain't going to be that guy in the 90s or the 2000s, man. I just don't see it happening. I just don't. I like SGA, man, but I don't know saying that. Is he going to be an MVP contender in the 90s? I doubt it, guys. I highly doubt that. Same thing with Nikola Jokic. He's a great player, man. He ain't winning 3 MVPs in the 90s. He ain't winning 3 MVPs in the 2000s. He ain't winning 3 MVPs in the 80s or the 60s or the 50s. I mean, he's not winning 3 MVPs. But in this era, he won MVPs. James Harden, he ain't win no damn MVPs in the 90s. I mean, these star players, they're not that great to me. Russell Westbrook won the MVP, and I like Russell Westbrook, but he's not winning MVP in the other eras, guys. You think he's winning an MVP over Tim Duncan or Kobe Bryant or Shaquille O'Neal or Kevin Garnett or Allen Iverson or Jason Kidd? I don't see it. Do you think these guys are winning MVPs over Michael Jordan or Hakeem Olajuwon or Karl Malone or David Robinson or Magic Johnson or Larry Bird? Or Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Bob Pettit, Bob Cousy. I mean, I just don't see these guys, Dr. J, Moses Malone, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they're winning MVPs over these guys.
Go for the nurse's office.
I just don't see it. I don't see it, guys. I just don't, man. So the guys today, they might be great players for now. Kevin Durant might be great over the last, the 2010s, let's say. But to me, Kevin Durant ain't that dude in any other era, man. I just don't see it, guys. Those are the facts. And to me, I think Kevin Durant's cooked, man. He's done. He got nothing left to offer. Nothing else to offer. He's out there in the court just collecting money, man, and just chucking up some shots, getting some points. Once again, not impressed. No impact on the game. The Phoenix Suns are out of the play-in. They're not even in the play-in right now. I'm supposed to be impressed with what Kevin Durant's doing. And once again, I don't want to hear no excuses. Don't be blaming Bradley Beal and Devin Booker. What are we doing here? We're always blaming the secondary guys. Oh, he ain't got no help out there. These guys are so great, but we blame the other guys? It don't make no sense, man. How great could these guys be if they always need excuses made for them? And we're always blaming the second guy or the third guy. It don't make any sense. That's the LeBron James treatment. You don't never put no responsibility on LeBron James. You blame everyone else around LeBron James. That's insane. That's what I'm saying. You got to keep the same energy. You can't just be blaming the role players around some guys, but then try to talk about, oh, LeBron James don't take no accountability. None of these guys taking accountability. None of them. All I hear is these guys' fan base is making excuses. And this is why I say these guys are not historically great, man. In the context of the historical context, the perspective, it ain't there, guys. Kevin Durant, guy's done, man. Straight clown. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.